Hello, everyone. Welcome to office hours. Get everybody in here. Good to see everyone again. Thank you so much for all of your well wishes while I was away. I appreciate that so much. And I've missed you guys. I've missed you guys. Okay, so we are going to dive back into our AI series. And we left off where we had set up our brand kit, our brand voice inside. And we set up our brand voice. And we also, let me here, just one sec, grab that. We set up our brand voice and we were able to customize our brand voice and be able to use that for any future AI requests that we have down the road. And so today, what we're going to do is dive back in to using that brand voice that we have set up, and we're going to be able to use it for emails. And that's what we're going to focus on today. So today we're going to learn about leveraging your content AI inside of your SalesProcess account. We're going to be able to draft some email subject lines. We're going to talk about the body of your email and some calls to action. And this is all going to use your brand voice. All right. So we're going to jump in. I'm going to get my screen set up here. Just one second. And just go out of here. All right. So we are actually in our marketing section of our SalesProcess account today. And we are going to talk a little bit about how we're going to use AI in emails. And we're also going to talk about how we can use AI for creating SMS messages, so text messages. And maybe I'm going to share with you some things that my clients have done in the past to create messages for SMS and different things that they've used SMS for as well, and how we use the brand voice to create that messaging. So I'm going to share my screen. Just one second. And here we go. We're in the marketing section. That's where we're going to go be for our Karen. Hello. It's so good to see you.
It's so good to
Good to
see
see
you,
you.
Tamara. How are you?
Yeah. Um, Not 100%, but much better than I was.
Yeah, I'm so sorry to hear that you were not feeling well. I'm
Yeah,
happy to
I
hear you're there again, almost there
yes,
again.
yes. Feeling much better. So glad to see you. So very glad to see you. Okay, so we are going to jump into emails. And I just want to go through a couple of different ways. We'll go into the templates, and I'm just going to open up one of the templates that I'm in here. And inside of our template, as soon as you click into here, you're going to see this little robot head show up. This is always going to be the indicator that of your AI, okay, that you can start to use AI. So a couple of different things that we have talked about is using AI for subject lines. And the subject line of your email is going to be the most important piece of copy you're going to write for your email, because that subject line, if it's not curiosity inducing or does not cause your reader to want to open it, then nobody's going to see the body of your email. So that's always going to be your number one piece of copy, is that subject line. So if we think about this, what we can do here is we can generate. So if we click on the robot head, it says generate with AI. And then these are also things that will pop up once you generate something with AI. So we have some other options of improve writing, fix spelling and grammar, simplify the writing, make it longer, make it shorter. Okay. So to start off, we're going to go to generate AI. And you're going to see here, there's a toggle right at the top that says use brand voice. And so that's what we did in the last time we were together when we were going over AI was we set up our brand voice inside. Now this is automatically toggled on. And remember, you can have more than one brand voice guide in your SalesProcess account. So this drop down allows you to choose which brand voice you want to use. Okay. And you can also take a look at the brand voice. Like if you forget which one it is, you can preview it here. But this here tells you what the writing tone is going to be about. It's going to be supportive, clear, empowering, practical. Those are the words that are descriptive words that are being used for brand voice number one. And target audience here tells us that it's small business owners seeking to scale through automation and streamlined systems. Okay. Then our content here. What do we want our content to be? What is it? Is it promotional? Is it introduction? Are we talking about a coupon or a discount? Are we talking about a recurring newsletter? Is it a testimonial, cold outreach, content giveaway, other, right? So there's all these sort of types of content that you can choose, and that helps the AI know what the goal of your email is. So let's say it's promotional. We can say it's promotional. The content title, and let's say we're looking for, let's say 5 subject lines for our lead magnet deliverable. And then, oh, I have to put in here 5. 5. It won't let you use a number for some reason. Okay. So here we're going to put in here, write 5 email subject lines for our lead magnet deliverable that are curiosity inducing. The lead magnet is a checklist for must-have automations in your business to scale. Okay, now, so we've kind of given it a description of what we want it to be, and then we're going to add some keywords in here. So some keywords that might be important are automation. And then you can continue to add more keywords. Scale. These are going to be words that the AI is going to use inside of the description of the subject lines, right? Here's the writing tone again. You can use your brand voice, or you can say, I want it to be funny. I want it to be casual. So I'm going to choose funny, and I'm going to say I want 5 variations, and the length of the content is going to be small because it's just subject lines that I'm wanting, right? So then I'm going to click generate. And, oh, what does it say here? Insufficient wallet balance. Okay, hold on. I got a technical issue here because it's not recognizing my wallet balance. Hold on one sec, guys. Let me just double check this. Okay, so I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna do it again. Sorry, guys, I just have to go into a different account and see if I can get this to work. Am I sharing my screen? No, I'm not, right? Okay, hold on. Let me share my screen so you guys can see. There we go. So I just have to put that in here again, because I had to switch accounts so that I have a balance in my wallet for this. So, right, 5. Okay, we'll try this again. And I want 5 of those and small. And the writing tone is going to be funny. And then it's going to generate. Ah, still insufficient. Okay. This does not work well in demo accounts. I thought I had a... Okay, hold on. Let me stop share again. Okay, I am not going to be able to show you guys this. I'm so sorry. The team doesn't have a way for me to process that without being billed for it. So I apologize about that, guys. I will work with them for the next session so that all of that is set up and I'll be able to show you guys the email one. Since we can't do that, how's everybody else doing in SalesProcess? Is there anything that I can help you with tech-wise? How are you guys getting on? Do you have any questions? Yes, Karen.
Yes, I just have like one question. So I'm in the process of well, let's say I have created several funnels, but I also need to upgrade my website. And I was just wondering whether I can use elements of my website, of my funnel, to go into the website section.
Yeah. So if you want, you can, so you have a couple options there, Karen. You can either save those sections as universal sections,
Yeah, I do.
and then
Yeah.
any changes that you make in them will be changed everywhere that that section exists. Or you can set it up as a template, and then you can drop those sections into your website. But the changes that you make inside there only will be affected inside your website.
So
So,
actually, I can use them into the website. So the things that
yes,
I have set up in the funnel will also be, I can also see them in the website section.
yes, 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 yes.
But I
Yeah.
cannot clone a whole funnel and then transfer that into the website, right?
So you can, let me see here.
Oh,
I will see, just one sec. I'm going to pull up my other demo account here. And then, okay. Let's see. Hold on one sec. Okay, yep. So I'll just show you. I'll share my screen with you and show you. So when you're in the website section, this is just an example website. So I have my homepage here, and it's going to say use existing or create from blank. And so you can go use existing, and you can choose
oh my gosh.
which funnel.
Oh,
So
that's
I can
amazing.
from which funnel I want to bring it in. And then I just have to say which page is it in my funnel that I want to bring in. But that would create the entire page as your home page, or whichever page it is that you're creating.
But you can still change it, right? So you can still make changes
You
to
can
it.
still make changes to it. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's great. So why don't other people know that? Because I've been really struggling with it, and I have been on a chat with others so often, but
And they say you
you
can't do
can't,
it?
you cannot. Yeah.
Oh, Karen, I'm sorry. Yeah.
So I thought, like, let's ask Tamara. She always
Yeah.
has a good answer.
Yeah, so you can do that. Yeah. It's kind
Yeah.
of a workaround. It's a little bit of a workaround, but it is, you are able to do that. Definitely. So it's just in here with your pages. If it's a blank page like this, you can just use existing, and then you
Yeah.
can import it either from a funnel, a website,
Yeah.
or a webinar if you have it. But
Yeah.
so if it's a funnel, then it'll bring up all your funnels, and you just have to choose which one you want it from. And then you just have to choose which page you want
Yeah. It's
here.
very clear. Yeah.
Okay.
And
Good.
then in order to set up this website, you always need a second domain, right? Or I need to use my current domain, but you cannot use like it as a link.
Yeah, so you can use your current domain. So if you wanted, normally when we think about domains and we think about websites, websites always sit on the root domain. So that's yourdomain.com. Funnels can sit on subdomains. So that would be like offers.yourdomain.com. But your website usually sits on your root domain, which is just your domain name.com. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so I cannot like have a new domain there because then I have two different because my whole sales process has been set up as my sense business.
Mm-hmm.
So if I now want to keep my current website just live with the hosting organization where it currently is, but I still
Yeah.
want to set up a website here, what should I do then?
Then you would need a different domain name because
Hmm.
your other domain name is there's a website that already lives on it, right? So we
Exactly,
can't,
but I can
yeah.
only have one, right? And my
Yes.
current sales process is based on my sense website.
Yeah. So that's okay because you're using subdomains in there. Here, I'm gonna stop sharing this account and I will go into just so I can show you. I'll go into your account and I'll show you your domains in here. So here's your domain, right? Sends.biz. And currently you have that set up for it's your branded domain you're using it for, your email, and your client portal.
Mm-hmm.
And one more. And you have a funnel on it as well. So you have power.sends.biz is for your funnel. But your root domain is sends.biz, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So then if you wanted to have another website that you were going to build, you would need a different domain because if we go and visit sends.biz, that's going to bring up your domain that you've built somewhere else, right? Or your
yeah,
website you've built.
exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah. So you can bring in as many domains as you want into your sales process account.
Okay.
There's
Oh,
no
yeah.
limit.
All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you.
Any other
Here.
questions?
No, not for the moment. No.
Okay. Anybody else have any questions? I apologize for anyone who joined a little bit late. Our AI series has to get we'll do the emails and stuff next time because the team needs to set up some billing for my demo account to be able to use the AI service. So right now we're just going to have open office hours. You guys can ask any questions about any kind of tech issues that you might be having. Just let me know. We've had some recent updates to the software too. So just feel free to, if you want to ask a question, you can unmute or you can just put it in the chat as well. We've had some, let me just go see what some of our recent updates have been inside the software because I can talk a little bit about those as well. The dev team is always working on improving and trying to make things a little bit better. Let's see. Some recent updates. Ah, We now have the ability, if you want, instead of delivering your lead magnet by email, you can now create a button on the page and it can be just a download. Like it will download the PDF and they can just click on the button and it will download the PDF. So that's one update that they've made. So you now have a button that you can put on your landing page that the actual action is to download. Download button. What's some other things that we've had?
Can I ask a question about that? Where do I find that button? It's just like
Yeah.
in the elements.
Yeah, it's elements and it's a button. And so you put the button on the page. I'll switch back to my demo account so I can show you, Karen. Here. And just taking a minute to, if we go into a funnel, doesn't matter which one. Oops. I'll just go into one that was, here we go. So now we can have this as a button. You can, so this is a button. You can see that here. The element name says button. Or I can add a new button. And then one of the actions down here is click here. And the button says open pop-up, but that's not what I want it to do. I want it to say to do download file. So if I click download file, then what happens is I just have to put the link to the file right in here. So what I would do is I would go and grab the link to either my Google Drive, or I can automatically grab it from my media storage file as well and put that there. And then it brings up the name of the file here. And so then if I save this and I don't think I have this on a domain. No, I don't. Okay. But if we go and look at this on an actual page, a live page, now when I click this button, what it does is it automatically downloaded the file. See, it brings up this other, can you see this pop-up window? I don't know if you can see it. Am I sharing it? This pop-up window here comes up and it opens and they can just automatically download it. Can you guys see that, or do I have to share something else? Hold on.
It's very clear, Tamara.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Where you can find it. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's great.
Yeah. So then now it just will automatically download for people. So that makes it nice. Okay. What are some other things that we've got going on? There are, we now have badges inside of your course area. So your students or your clients can earn badges. You can create the badge right inside of SalesProcess, which is so nice. You can, it helps with sort of for them to be able to consume the content. It gives them that incentive to earn a badge, right? And so inside, I'll share, hold on one sec, click, share. Inside of your membership area here, you're going to see up at the top, it now says credentials. It used to say certificates, but it now says credentials. And when you click on credentials, you have the opportunity here to create So you can either create a certificate or you can create a badge. And so here on the create button, it's going to allow you, when you click create, it's going to ask you, do you want to create a certificate or a badge? And you can create either one. If we go into badges, you can create it right from scratch, or you can use the templates, and it has these 6 templates to choose from. And so you can choose the template that you want to use, and then you can change the colors, you can change the words, you can add elements to it. You can do all kinds of things. And then you can go in here. It's just kind of like Canva. If you use Canva, you can change like the color. You can change this here. We could change it to a different gradient, right? You can do all kinds of stuff. You can change the words just by clicking into it and put in here, right? This here is a custom value. So whoever you give the badge to, their name will show up here because it'll be based on their contact record. And then you can also add images to the badge. You can insert images. You can add elements to the badge. There's some here that you can just add. So if we wanted to add another banner, you can do that. You can make it bigger. So you can create badges, and then you can save them, and then you can also send the badge to the person. So if you want to send it to a student, you can send it to them. And then they can, if you have a community inside of your SalesProcess account, which acts like a Facebook group, they can display their badge on their profile inside of your community. So that's kind of cool. So you can create badges or certificates as well. You can even have certificates expire. So you know how some certifications you have to pay a fee or you have to do some training to keep your certificate valid? You can set that up in SalesProcess so that the certificate it will have an expiration date or like a renewal date that they have to perform extra training or maybe pay a registration or a renewal fee for their certification. You can have that set up in there as well. So that's kind of cool. What else is going on?
Tamara, I actually do have one question. Can I ask
Yeah,
you in
for
between?
sure. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
So if I have a HTML um, um, record for setting up one page, which I have created together with ChatGPT,
Yes.
and I want to
Yes.
integrate that in a funnel page, for example. I know the button that I need to use, but if I put in the code in there, nothing really happens. So how should I do that? Because I can include it there, I can put an HTML code there, but then it doesn't show it in the page itself.
Okay, so so there's a couple different places that you can put code in your funnel page. So I'm just going to show you the 2 different places. You tell me which one you're using. And that will let me know if it's the right spot. So there's an actual element that you can add for HTML. So there's the code element. Is that what you're using?
No, it's the other one up there next to
That
yeah, that one.
This one?
That one.
This
Yeah.
is for CSS only. So CSS code.
Oh,
So this one here is for HTML code
okay.
and JavaScript. So here, when you click on this, on the right-hand side, it's going to say Open Code Editor. So you open it, and then this is where you paste your code, is in here. And it has to say JavaScript or HTML. So that's the only code it can read. So this is an actual element in the builder that you drag over.
Oh
So it's
dear.
just this plus sign here, and you grab this code and you place it where you want it to go. And then you put the code inside the code element here. But this code element up here, this code is only for CSS code.
I think the team can still be a bit more trained who's helping at
Oh,
the chat. So,
oh no. Did they tell you that it went up there?
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, there's different kinds of code. So CSS is for like styling, it's for like color and animation and that sort of thing. HTML is for like that's your building blocks for your website. That's the kind of code that. So yeah, it has to
Right.
go into an HTML element.
Okay. And imagine you have CSS and you put it inside up there. How do you get it into the funnel itself?
So CSS, this automatically, as soon as you drop the CSS in here, it and you save it, if you have the right CSS identifiers, like they're the what are they called? Um, Let me see, where is it? Right here. It's called custom class. That's what it's called. As long as you have the correct custom class and the CSS selectors, then as soon as you drop that code in, it will, and you save it and publish it, it will, you may not be able to see it in the builder, but you should be able to see it in when you view it, when you preview it through like a live page, you would see it. You
Okay.
would,
So you cannot just drop it in and then make changes to the content.
so you can drop in your code here,
Yeah. But and
or
then
not
you
here,
see
sorry.
it. Yeah. So imagine you drop it in there and then you don't see it in your builder. So if you want to make changes on the spot, not in your code, but actually in the what you see, that's not possible, right?
Yeah, it is. You have to put so you put your code in, you have to save it, and then if you don't like what the code is doing, like if you don't like the colors or what the code is doing, then you have to make changes up in the code. You
In the
can't
code
make
itself,
changes
right?
here.
Not in the,
Yeah,
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
But yeah, there's two different types of code. So there's HTML code, which has to go into an element like this, and then there's CSS code that goes up here. Yeah,
Clear. Thank you.
you're welcome. All right. Any other questions, Karen? What are you building? That sounds interesting that you're using code to build.
Actually, I'm doing too many things at the same time, but someone asked me like for a one pager for an offer that they want to bring into their company. And then I thought like, hey, I've created that in Canva. And then I asked ChatGPT, hey, can I use that in order for my homepage, you know? So then ChatGPT gave me a code. So to
Yeah.
use that as for my homepage. So I thought like, oh, maybe that goes faster than when I kind of like try to rebuild what I did in Canva for my webpage. That's what I was trying to do.
Yes. Yeah. So it will be, but when you go to make changes, that's when it's going to be like you're going to have to recode the page. That's
That's clear.
that would be my only concern with that is that you'll have to recode it because you won't be able to just go into the builder and move things around. Yeah.
Yeah, I realize that now. So I better build it when I want to make easily want to make changes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
only thing with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And some
But
people
I
like
can use like elements for my funnel. So now I'm happy. So
yes.
I don't need to
Yeah.
completely rebuild everything.
That's
So
true.
that's great.
That's very true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds cool.
Yeah, it's cool, but I'm doing too many things at the same time. But yeah, clients first, let's say.
Right. Right.
Yeah.
Um, what are some other updates we've had? Is anybody here using the social planner? Are you using the scheduler to schedule your social posts? Okay, so we've had an update in the social planner. Now you can customize each post for each platform. So before you could only um, do it with Facebook and Instagram, how you could customize each post. Now you can do it for all the platforms. So that makes it kind of nice because if we go into marketing and we're in the social planner, now if I create a post, I can create the post and I can create it for any of my, um, let's see, let's try reconnecting this. My LinkedIn it's expired. I'll try and reconnect it. Okay, there we go. So now you can create your post and let me go back here. I can choose which ones I want to create it for. And you're going to see the version pop up here. And so you can add different photos to it. You can add different hashtags to it. Like if you say you're posting on TikTok and on Instagram and you want to use different hashtags, you can create different hashtags for each one. So you can just click on customize for each channel and then you can choose which one which one you're wanting to do, and you can create the some image sizes are different on different platforms, right? So if I want an image size for LinkedIn or if I want an image size for Facebook, then I can choose to add the correct image size for that particular platform. So that was one of the updates that came out this week. So that's kind of nice. What else do we got? Oh, this is a good one. Now, when you're inside of your funnel builder, and let's say you want to make changes to a form, you can actually make changes right from inside the builder. Before you had to go back outside, and I believe this is on a pop-up here. There it is. So let's just say I choose a form here. Here before, when I had to edit my form, it would take me out of the builder to edit. Now you can edit right in the page. So if I go and click on edit form, it opens it up right here and I can edit the form any way I want. So let's make some changes here. Save it. Close it. And now you can see it took the phone number out of there. And so you don't have to go out of the page builder anymore. You can make your edits to your form right inside. So that's kind of nice because before you had to go out of the page builder to find the form and make the changes. So that's good. What else? We got a whole bunch of AI updates, but I can't really show you those till I get the team to fix the billing thing. Is it custom, Karen, where you live for the business to pass on the credit card charges credit card fees to the customer, or does does the business pay for those?
The business pays for it.
Okay, yeah. Um, that's normal in Canada too. That's how it works. But apparently in the United States, and please correct me if I'm wrong because I don't know, but apparently in the United States, a lot of businesses like to pass those fees on to their customers. And so now you can do that inside of SalesProcess. You can set that up so that your customer pays the credit card fee. So that was a new update as well, but that's not customary here in Canada. We don't usually the business pays those. I've actually never seen a business in Canada pass those fees on to the customer, but apparently in the US it's quite common. So I was just wondering what it was like in other places. Because I think the US is the only one I've ever heard of that does that. But um, what else is new? What else is new? Huh. Yeah, that's about it for now, anyway. Lots of new templates have been added to the template library. The team probably adds about 20 new templates every week. So just keep that in mind. If you're ever in and you want to take a look at the templates, like let's say you checked out website templates last month, check them out again if you didn't find anything that you like, because the team is always adding more and more templates to the websites or anywhere. So there's templates for forms, there's templates for websites, funnels, surveys, quizzes. There's templates for everything. So always pop in and check and see what the templates are because they're always creating new templates. And so you can put in here like there was one that was made that was for creatives. There was one that was just updated. And so you can see that there's lots of different templates. And the team is always adding more. So make sure you come back and check and see. If you don't find one that you like, maybe there's a new one that has popped up. But they always have different templates in here. And they also have them for, like I said, for forms as well. Like if we go into the form builder, they also have templates in here. They have lots of templates for forms as well. So you can always come and see if you like the style of a form. You can always check it out. And it will be added to the template or to your forms. And then you can use that. You can always adjust the colors just like any other template, right? But there's lots of them for surveys, quizzes. So you don't have to start from scratch, right? So here's this template, which looks like it's for, yeah, like a yoga or something studio. And then you can come in here and change it the way you want. But there's tons of templates, so don't ever feel like you have to start from scratch. Does anybody else have any questions about SalesProcess or anything you need to get set up in your account? I promise on Thursday I'll have the billing thing figured out with the team so we can continue on with our AI series. Is anybody here using the AI feature inside their sales process account? Honestly, I still find myself going to ChatGPT. Um, I go there, but before I use the AI features inside of um, SalesProcess. I will tell you one AI feature that I really like inside of SalesProcess, and we're going to go over that, is for workflows. If I want to create an automation for something, there is an AI inside of workflows that you can go and you can tell the AI bot what you want the workflow to do, and it will tell you how to build it. So I do use that one quite a bit.
Can
And
you
it's
also do
pretty
that for
accurate.
quizzes?
For what, Karen?
For quizzes. So if you want, like, I want to set up something where people can do a kind of like personality test where they get points for
Yes.
certain questions. So can you ask the AI guy, girl, inside SalesProcess also to do that for you?
So I usually use ChatGPT for that. If I want
Mm.
to do like a quiz and assign points to each answer, I use ChatGPT. Let me see. I don't even know if you can, if we wanted to use for quizzes. Does the AI feature even appear here? Um, oops, there we go. Yeah, no, it doesn't. It's not inside quizzes. So you can't use that there. So yeah, but I have gone to AI, like to ChatGPT, and said, I want to create a 5 question quiz as a lead magnet. I want it to have certain points. Yeah, that's a great
Yeah, but
idea.
then how to build it in sales processes is a different game, right? So I thought like maybe
Right. Yeah, you could ask that question inside of the workflow AI, though.
oh yeah,
You would
of
have to
course.
give it, you'd have to give it the information about what each question is and what the points are and how you want it to be segmented. But I think it would probably
Exactly.
work. I think it would probably work.
Interesting.
Because I do like, yeah, like the workflow AI in here is kind of cool because you can click on the workflow AI and then it gives you all these sort of suggestions, but you could also, I can't type today.
Because you're still not 100%.
That's is that I feel that. I really do. Um, how do I build the workflow? Let's see what it tells me. Okay, yeah, it does tell you step by step what you can do. You do have to get pretty specific, I think,
Hmm.
but
It would build it for you, or would it tell you how to do it, or would it?
yeah, it just only tells you how to do it.
Oh yeah, it's a pity.
Yeah, yeah.
I think later on we will laugh about this because they will just build it for you.
Yes. Yeah, I'm sure that's like a few months down the road. That's exactly what it's going to do. This
Exactly.
AI progresses so quickly, for sure. Okay, guys. Well, Karen, if you have any questions, um, definitely stop by on Thursday. And Thursday I will be back. I'm going to make sure we have the billing all set up so I can go ahead and continue on with the AI series. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your week. By Thursday, I hope I'm back to 100%, so my brain's working on all cylinders. I missed you guys. That's for sure.
Well, definitely we missed you. I know a few
Oh,
others who have been waiting and were like, oh,
oh,
Tara.
very
So we
kind.
definitely miss you as well. So
Oh,
get well soon.
okay, thank you so much. I will. You guys take care, and I'll see you guys on Thursday. Bye.
Bye bye.